Hello, hello, and welcome back for some casual gaming with your favorite casual gamester. Uh, we are going to be doing something a little different. I'm really excited about this one. This is a game I have played for quite a long time, since the very beginning of the game when they had just basic characters. Then they came out with some additional characters, additional game modes, and just recently came out with new characters for all of those different game modes. Now, what's interesting that I found was I did a little research trying to see what other people are doing or playing in the game, especially with these new releases. And there's almost no coverage of this game. I think this game is quite cool if you're into the style. It's a deck building game that I would say is less punishing than some of the other ones that are out there. If you ever played something like Spire, it's very similar. Um, but that one can be pretty punishing at times. It's a very enjoyable game. But the likelihood of you finishing a run is probably quite a bit lower than if you're playing this particular game. I would say this is almost a really good starter game for getting into deck building. And again, different modes. The main primary mode is that deck building aspect. Some other modes are a little different. So, this particular video, and apologize, I have not been around for a little while. I've been playing games that just have quite a large time investment that's required, and I felt like I wasn't doing them justice. So something like this, where you kind of sit down, single player experience, and just play through a session, and that's it, or you can come back to it later, has been quite enjoyable for me, and felt like something I can record fairly effectively, because one episode is a complete session. That is the goal. So I thought it'd be really cool from that aspect to make a little bit of a series out of this. If there is anything people want to see, I would love to know, because again, I'm not seeing any coverage on this, and I'm just going to give some of my tips and thoughts about it. This very first video is going to be based on more of a tutorial. I'm going to point out things that people may not know, things that can help them out, and it's tips that have helped me get through my many runs through the game. You can play this on your PC, you can play this on your phone. It's free to play for the base stuff, but there are some kind of DLC, paid DLC you can get into. Honestly, I think it's a fantastic sort of DLC, though, because it's not. I just bought the new DLC, all the new stuff that just came out. One thing to note, on your phone versus your PC, those progresses don't share as far as I know. So I've actually purchased the DLC on my phone and on my PC just now. That's how much I love the game. So, but it was about $5, unlocked all the new stuff, which to me, for the time investment that I put into it, is actually worth it. So, again, the replayability of it, I think, is pretty good. I've been playing it for, I'd say years at this point. And I don't know, I've never gotten tired of it. It's just one of those things I always come back to. So I would love to see it get some more attention. Alright, enough of me rambling on about this. Let's go ahead and jump right in to the night of the full moon. This is loosely based off of the fairy tale of Red Riding Hood. I will admit this is a foreign sort of indie type game. The translations are not perfect. It's like one of the very, very few criticisms I might have on the game. And sometimes I read the story and wanting to follow the story, I just don't quite understand what's happening. But I do enjoy it. With the newest deployment they had and the new update, you can see that they're actually getting ready for an online battle, so like a multiplayer mode, which is pretty cool. Otherwise, everything they've had is single player, just like Spire. So we're going to jump into adventure mode, it's the only thing available. And here we go. We land on the main screen. Now, I will have a little bit of a disclaimer here. I have played this game before, on both PC and on my phone. My phone the most. They seem to be keeping pretty good time with each other on the updates as well, because this newest update just came out I saw on my phone, and went to check the Steam side, and they had the new DLC as well, so which is really cool. It's a lot easier to record on my computer. Go figure. But they're going to have some different modes, game modes. Again, the game started with just one game mode and a handful of classes. It's expanded a lot from there. I am going to focus on the base experience, which would be the Night of the Full Moon, or Night of Full Moon. This is interesting because nobody, and Night of the Full Moon, I don't understand a difference between the two. They're literally the same experience either way, so maybe you could have two different saves, one on here, one on here. It's the only thing I can think of. It just doesn't exist on my phone, so it's kind of interesting. Another game mode is Little Red's Diary. I can speak, which is an experience which I'll talk about in a second. Memory in the Mirror, another game mode. Again, this Battle in the Mirror PvP online mode is not available yet. And then Night of Hope, the Wishing Night. So, a few different game modes there. So, let's just start at the beginning. When you first start the game, you're going to have a base account. You're not going to have a lot of things unlocked. The more you play, the more you'll unlock cards that will feed into the following adventures, things like that. One of the things you also have, again, mostly for just this Night of the Full Moon thing, if I click anywhere on here, you can see it, like, oh, here, click here for the shop, special thanks, thank you credits, jigsaw puzzles, which are kind of fun. I don't remember if you have to pay for those or not, but you don't get anything for it, it's just kind of fun to do. And then our talents, and this is something that, again, as you're playing through the game, at some point you just max it out, you don't have to ever think about it again, but you'll start with nothing. And then you'll start branching out. So, like, when you unlock this, you get an initial equipment slot +1. Very, very useful for pretty much all classes. If you go up this way, you get critical moments. Against the boss, you draw an extra card, and then there's a whole trait here, trait here, trait here. A very simplistic version of a talent tree. But unlock everything, and you'll be the best off starting a run than you would at the beginning of the game. So, just a little disclaimer on that piece. We are going to be focusing on the Night of the Full Moon, and I can't, not starting a fresh account per se, so we're going to be kind of jumping into it at an advanced level. I've unlocked pretty much everything, but we're going to be playing on the hardest difficulty. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this here shortly. That's what we're focused on. I'm again skipping nobody because it feels like it's the same thing. I haven't noticed a difference. Little Red's Diary actually plays a little bit of a factor on Night of the Full Moon. As you play through the Little Red's Diary, some of those base classes are here, and when you play through it on this version, it unlocks some cool cards for the main game back in Night of the Full Moon. So this is almost like they're connected. This is like the side adventure to get you more stuff even in Night of the Full Moon. Not for all classes, just for those base classes. Memory in the Mirror is completely different than these two. Have you ever heard of, I forget what they call it, Auto Chess Battler kind of thing? What's that one with the animals? I can't quite remember the name, but that was a popular one. I think it's Auto Battle Pets or something like that. Very similar. There's many other games that do this too. But Auto Chess Battlers, you pick a team, build up a team, and then they automatically fight for you. You just need to build the best team. Skipping PvP. And the Night of the Hope is a very interesting one. I don't even know what to compare that to. You get some heroes, you get some skills, and you try to, again, make your team better, but you have a little bit more of an active force into it. Again, I'm not going to touch on those right now. If anybody's really interested in them, let me know. Be glad to take a look at them. But otherwise, Night of the Full Moon, we're going to start a new adventure, and we're going to jump right in. Let me skip all the way back to the beginning here. I don't know why it landed on the werewolf. It might be the last class I played or something. So the very first one you play is Female Knight. What's interesting, if you look closely, this actually is English, just in a really weird font. It says Knight. Little Red Riding Hood. Her grandmother. So I'm not going to try. And then there is words here, but again, with this weird translation, with something that happened, some of the words don't make sense. I'm not going to go through this every single time. This is going to be the more extended version, just because this is going to be sort of the tutorial for the rest of the series that may follow. Which, to be honest, it's going to follow because I absolutely adore this game. The art, too, you'll see in a second, is quite fantastic. But if you see here, Little Red Riding Hood, who lived with her grandmother, was often bullied by boys, blah, 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 blah. But at the very end here, you have a sentence that says, of course, most of the time she chooses the... What? What's next? The whole sentence gets, cut off. It's like they ran out of space. I can't scroll it up or down. It's just, it's gone. So, the very first character you would start with, you can see difficulties 1, is our female knight. Go up. It goes a little harder, quote unquote harder. The Ranger. So these are all Red Riding Hood, but she's playing different classes, different styles. They'll have different cards you mess with. You can build your deck different ways. But this is just sort of what you're starting out as. We got the Little Witch. So if you can't tell yet, a female knight's gonna be kind of a warrior. Obviously, a ranger, kind of a rogue. We got our witch, like mage. We got our nun. Our magician, which is similar to a mage, but a little bit more tricky. There's a card called almost like Secrets that plays in a factor. The apothecary, quite a fun one. I do enjoy the apothecary. Uses lots of potions. I believe, I can't remember if the DLC starts with these guys or not. Definitely the werewolf. This is absolutely hands down my favorite class to play. It's not even Red Riding Hood, it's like her childhood friend. We got her as a soul hunter, like a reaper, like a grim reaper. The mechanic, obviously building things, tinkering with things. And then I believe our newest one, good old Spirit Caller. And then some sort of seasonal thing, which I have not unlocked that on the PC. I have unlocked it on my phone. It's supposed to be a limited time thing, 79 hours. I don't know if that's 79 hours to purchase it, 79 hours while it's active, like an event. It'd be weird to pay for it and then lose access to it. So maybe if you want this experience, you have to buy it during this time. I'm not really sure. It was kind of fun. Good improvement to the movie scenes. There's moments when it felt like I was watching an anime. It was very interesting. We're not going to mess with him at all, but we're going to mess with the rest of his classes, and again, we're going to be messing with this mode. There are certain tips that I feel would help people out if you've never, one, played a deck builder game, or never played this game, and just the nuances of this particular game that might be helpful. In order to do so, I feel like it'd be best for this tutorial to play on normal mode. Normal mode has these kind of specific character moments. You get to make a choice that can affect the game a little bit. Nightmares where I think it's harder. Well, there's different difficulties. You start at hard 1, and hard 2, hard 3, all the way up to the nightmare mode, the hardest mode. And every time you complete one of these, you unlock a new card, I believe specifically for this class. Obviously, I've already maxed out pretty much all of these characters, I think. They're all should be on Nightmare. And this little icon here, this little castle, is referring to the Red Hood Diaries. If you have that checked, you can bring in those things you have unlocked from that mode. Or if you just want the truly classic vanilla approach, you can turn that off, normal or Nightmare, either one. And this is going to be the base game without even those additions. I put them on just because they are... they're fun. They're nice. They're not required. They're not, I wouldn't say overpowered, but I earned them from the other mode. Might as well use them. Now, again, for this being a tutorial type experience, I've already mastered this class. And when I do a playthrough for each class, I will put on the hardest difficulty. Each difficulty, the way it gets harder is little things. You don't heal as much. You don't make as much gold. You have lower starting health. The enemies do more damage. Stuff like that. You draw less cards. It just keeps putting on these little affixes that make the game a bit harder. So it just progressively gets harder. Honestly, it doesn't really change up my play style for each class. It just makes the experience harder. So I figure if I'm going to showcase the style that I have in my head, which you can't always force, but you can do the best you can. Might as well do it on Nightmare. So since I have Nightmare unlocked here and here, I'm going to probably go, and since this is some of the newest content and classes, jump all the way to the end. So you see here, I have Nightmare unlocked, so it's kind of cool. This screen usually is put into puzzle pieces. Once you complete all of the modes, it puts the pieces together and makes a full picture. So you see all these are fully fleshed out. But this newest class, because I literally just purchased this today, has not been touched. So I literally can't even go into the hard mode until I beat it on normal. In the sake of doing a tutorial type video, as well as the fact that I have to start on normal. Figured Spirit Caller, new content, new experience. We're going to get the Spirit Caller into play. Again, I have played this on my phone, but this is the very first time I'm playing it here on this PC. Now, when I unlock the hard mode and I start unlocking those new perks, sorry, I can't click. Probably obnoxious. There are some class cards, some blessings and stuff that I'm missing, which are quite pleasant for my style of play. I'm going to be missing out on some of those things just because I haven't been able to delve down into that route, but it should be fine. So we are going to play as Red Riding Hood, the Spirit Caller. Little Red has shown her uniqueness from a young age, able to communicate with the spirit. Let me just sum this down for you. She's some sort of shaman who can use spirits to do her bidding. It's the best way I can describe it. They do seem to be based on animals and stuff, so I'm going to say almost like a shaman type character. So let's go ahead and I think dive right in. I think I've given you guys enough of an overview of the game so far. We're going to jump into the actual game itself. Hopefully that works. There we go. Alright, so a few things to explain here before we fully jump in. And just because I know this is something that throws people off a bit, what things mean. So let's just do a quick roundabout of the UI here. Gold, your 23 gold here is what you use to buy stuff. So like at this Grimalkin shop, I will use money to buy things, which is quite useful. Do not waste your money on stupid stuff. You want to try and build towards something. So there's many times I will leave a shop alone because I'm not ready to buy something yet, or just nothing I want to buy, so on and so forth. You'll see as I go through it. We are on chapter 1 of 3, and we're in the village, and there's 21 pages, so encounters left in this chapter. Now this is a little bit different than something like, say, Slay the Spire. You kind of pick different routes and paths you can go down to get to the end. In this way, every single moment, you're kind of almost going to get through all the paths because you have 3 choices in front of you and you're going to have to choose sort of all of them at some point to get through to the final boss at the end. So 3 choices, but not 3 different paths because they all lead to the same place. We have only in normal. If you're in the harder difficulties, this disappears completely. But you'll have these story elements where you can use courage and reputation to do things. If you start looking for your courage rewards, so next rewards in 4 points, you get more maximum health. It's cool. If you go for the reputation route, and you could try and get both, but you usually can't max out both. This one would give you money. I personally like to go for reputation. Money and gold is going to be key for a lot of things we do in the game. And I'm going to skip over our 3 icons here, our cards here, because that's what we're going to be doing. Every class is going to have something down here. This is important because I've seen people just not even notice this or use this. This particular class does have a very strange one. Most times you almost want to use this ability as soon as you can. This class has a trouble doing that because you're going to re-roll a certain event. You get a chest. I don't like the chest. I'm going to re-roll that chest. Mage has something similar. There's only works in the shop to make everything cheaper for one purchase. Well, if there's no shops, you can't use your ability. So they have a couple weird ones. Other ones are much easier. The warrior has every time you click it, you get to upgrade one of your cards. Amazing. So we'll see maybe on this fairy blessing. If I don't like a fairy blessing, I'll re-roll it and we can see that in action. We have our deck. So if you click on the book, this is the deck that I am starting with this class. Every class starts with a different deck. So I have here an equipment that is already equipped to me, I think because of my talents. If I didn't have the talent, it would not be equipped. I'd have to equip it in battle. Since I have that talent, I don't have to worry about it. It's already on me. Which is nice. A basic attack card does 3 damage. Not great. It's a basic card. Mana, 4 mana, 4 mana, times 2. There's 2, meaning 2 cards. It's going to be vital because some of my main attacks cost mana. So this one costs 1 mana, this costs 2 mana, and they do different things. I'm not going to spend too much on every single description because that will just get nutty. And this one costs action. So attack costs nothing. You need mana to cast your spells. And for actions, these kind of like, I don't know, brownish colors, tan, you will have to use an action point. Most times, characters start with one action point. So I have one action, and I have one action point, so I could always use one turn, but only if I get like a second one, I can only use one per turn. Yeah. And view 2 random material cards, select one to get. Makes sense as we'll start playing. Materials is specific to this class, which is something like this. Synthetic material, synthetic material. So this is my entire deck. This class is very special because they are the only ones that have something called synthetic material. And you'll see it as we jump into a battle, but when you play 3 different synthetic materials, they combine into one super material that you can use. This lets you find a random one that doesn't start in your deck, basically. Which could be great, or it could suck. So, alright. Here's our health. We are 24 out of 24. Our XP, 0 out of 2. Actions 1. I start with 7 mana every game, and I can draw 2 cards, and I can hold 2 cards. So I'll draw 2 cards every turn, and I can only hold 2 cards. So if at the end of my turn I have 3, I gotta get rid of 1. I gotta discard 1. So, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so like I said, this first video is gonna be a little more lengthy because I am trying to cater to somebody who's never played the game. The following videos, we're going to probably speed through this a bit faster. So, got my power ready to go. Now let's talk about the cards. Some cards are more common than others, some are more rare. For example, this is a fight. This is Magic Apprentice I have to fight, level 1. As you keep playing through the game and getting stronger, you're using level 1, level 2, and so on and so forth. And we're going to have to fight whoever she is. Or we could skip it. Well, I think that... Oh, I actually don't see a way to skip it. I feel like there used to be a way you could skip it. I don't think I've ever used that. I'm going to fight them until I can take them down. The next is Grim Malkin Shop. There are a number of these in each act. So if you don't like this shop, there might be a better one right around the way. So don't, hesitate to maybe close it out. I'll sometimes look at a shop and be like, I don't want any of that stuff, and just completely skip the shop. Sometimes I'll keep the shop around because I can't afford it yet. I don't have enough gold, but oh man, I really want that item. And I'll just try and leave it alone. Fairy Blessing, it would be a rare one that I believe every act only has one Fairy Blessing. So whatever happens here is really important, which is why I'd probably save my ability for this in particular, because this is the rare one. So I'm going to start here to see what I get. Alright, so I got 3 different options. I could beat the Spirit Beast Shelter. Restores 2 health whenever I synthesize, which is when I combine all those materials into one piece. I'll restore 2 health. That's not bad. Defense and healing are kind of key to survival here. You have to really balance a lot of things, and you balance them different ways depending on the class. This particular class, ironically, that we're starting with is actually one of the most complicated ones I've played, but quite fun. So restoring 2 health when synthesized is a good thing because it's something I specifically tried to do as this class. Obviously, that does nothing for other classes because they can't synthesize. This is meant for me. Quick Acting Potion is something that all classes could use, so it's neutral. Honestly, I can't even remember what a Quick Acting Potion is. When you go into a boss fight, you get this. So this only affects when you're in a boss fight, which is only once per act, and it gives you whatever a Quick Acting Potion is, which, again, I have not used this enough to even know what that is. The Vigilance of the Eagle is a pretty cool card. It's going to render the first card that your enemy plays ineffective during each battle. Now, it only happens once, so when the battle starts, the very first card that character, your enemy, tries to play, beep, nope, denied. Get out of here. That's nice. However, it's only once at the beginning of each battle. So this only happens once per battle. This only happens once per boss fight. This can happen multiple times during a fight, and it heals me if I get to pull it off. Hands down, I would say this is the best of these 3, and especially knowing there's some blessings I would love to have that I haven't unlocked. This is, I think, a good choice. So I'm not even going to use my ability. I'm going to say, yeah, let's get that. Now, you can also use it on the chest. Sometimes there's different chests you can get. There's the greedy chest, the modest chest, the normal chest. The modest chest, I believe, lets you re-roll it if you don't like what's in there. Kind of like my hero power. If I don't like that, I can re-roll it again. Before I actually do the chest, let me see what's in the shop. Because I don't have to buy it. I can look. Charm is something that is, again, neutral, shared through all the classes. I'm not a fan of it. I hate randomness. You get to view the top 3 cards of your enemy's deck and choose one to copy. You don't steal it, you copy it. Maybe your enemy is using a completely different deck than you are. I don't know, how is that going to help you? Yeah. Evoke Spirit, gain some mana. Mana is very important in this particular deck. And then draw one card from the deck with the highest mana cost. Highest mana cost made me nervous at the very beginning. Just because, like, great. Like, if I'm playing a mana card, trying to get mana, now you're going to draw me the highest mana cost? Well, with this, the way this deck plays, when you combine all those materials, it spits out a card that's a combination of them all, including the mana cost. So this could actually pull you a card that you just synthesized and used and bring it right back into your hand. Could be pretty nice. I don't think we're worried about this just yet. The mana piece is nice. Drawing a card's nice. Drawing is king in deck building games. Any game. I don't care what deck building game I've ever played. Drawing is pleasant. It's even more so in this game because you don't discard your hand at the end of a turn, which is a big change from something like Slay the Spire. However, I'm also seeing this guy here, Snow Spirit. From previous experience, I've seen some of the different elements we can work with. This one's quite nice. So let me go look at the base ones they gave us, right? We didn't really talk about that. We got this 1 mana synthetic material that deals 2 damage. That's it. 1 mana, deal 2 damage. Not impressive whatsoever. My basic attack does 3 damage. This is I'm paying mana to only do 2. It's a terrible card. But you need it to synthesize materials, especially at the beginning of the game. And it's cheap. So it's just it's a terrible placeholder. It'd be one of the first cards I try to get rid of out of this deck, honestly. This one's a little better. So it costs 2 mana, a little bit more expensive. It's a synthetic material. It deals 1 fire damage. Okay, well, now I'm doing less damage. However, it has something called growth. At the end of your turn, this triggers, and you have other cards that can trigger growth too. This suddenly deals 2 more damage. So if I have this in my hand and I don't use it, 1 damage becomes 3. Well, it's become better than this and become this. Next turn, next turn, and again, you can synthesize it. Gets the effects. Pretty cool. Now, what's neat about this guy, because mana is going to be an issue with this deck. This deals 8 damage. Oh, okay, that's much better damage. It costs 4 mana, but it deals 8 damage, but it has growth. Mana cost is reduced by half. Oh, this goes from 4 mana to 2 mana to 1 to 0. And if you have a bigger cost that you combine this with, like those other ones, it keeps that trait and will make that really expensive card suddenly cost half that much, and not half that much. Especially when you force the growth to happen. So this is a very good card. I would want to save it. I'm not going to use my ability. I'm going to save for that card. Okay. So far, if I have to go into battle and not use my ability, it kind of sucks because I'm not... Once you use it, you have to wait 7. This is CD 7. So its cooldown is 7 combats. To use it again, I have to fight 7 people. So you kind of want to use it on cooldown if possible. Let's check out our Modest Chest. Oh, this is a great card too. I'm not going to re-roll it. So this gives you 4 mana, which we need the mana. And like I said, looking for these things that trigger growth. You don't have to wait a whole turn. It makes it happen right now. Grow more. So this is a very good card. I'll pick that up. And then we have a next intersection. If I don't like these choices, I can just hit next intersection and swap it around. It's going to like reshuffle the deck. All right. So at this point, I don't think I need to do that yet. I want that, but I can't afford it. I have 23. It costs 40. So I think it's time for a fight. All right, so now I kind of getting the basics out of the way. We're going to start, running along a little bit quicker here. I just want to make sure that the basics are covered for anybody who doesn't know what's going on. I'm going to cast my mana card. So here's my mana. Just got 4 more mana. Yay. Now, what do I do here? Now, this is one thing I've seen people make a little bit of a mistake on because of other deck building games. If I end my turn and I didn't use these cards, my whole hand gets discarded every turn. In this game, I can end my turn and this will stay. And that's going to be really important for this type of class because of the growth mechanic. I can go ahead and trigger this now, where I get 4 more mana, and I trigger the growth on this. But if I wait, maybe I'll get another... I'm going to draw another growth card, maybe. If I cast this, I could deal 1 damage. The enemy doesn't die. I didn't do anything. If I wait a second, it just gets stronger. So for now, there's no point for me to do anything. Nothing I can do is going to matter. The most I can do here is 1 damage to the enemy. They got 6 health. I can't do anything. They always have this as important too to keep a note of. You can see buffs. Every enemy has something special they do. This person gains 3 mana each turn because they're a little witch. Magic apprentice. And she has 1 action. Again, beginning of the game, it's going to be super easy. I'm gonna do nothing. I have 24 health. She has 6. Okay, so she hit me for 2. Ouch. Okay, now at this point, I could do 1 damage. So I'm gonna just use this really quickly because it's what I could say a vanilla card. It doesn't do anything. It gives me 4 mana, but it doesn't do anything else, right? This does 4 mana, and it triggers the growth effect, so it's got that special addition. It's this, but better, basically. Much better. So I'm going to use my mana, right? Okay, boom. Now, if I was to use this, and use this, that does 1 plus 3, that's 4 damage. She has 6 health. Dang it, I still don't kill her. This is why I say trigger the growth effect in hand. Whoop! Now, it's 3 plus 5. Again, if I waited, it keeps getting stronger, but now I have 8 damage. Goodbye. She's gone. She did 2 damage to me. You'll heal over time, it's fine. Darn! Why won't the spell work? So this is something that only happens in normal, a conversation. Oh, I think I have to click. Okay. So, oh wow, I haven't done these before with her. With this account. So there's a lot of different conversations that can happen. It's random. In this case, I have 3 different options. If you've done something before, and it had an effect on your character, like increasing your reputation, it would let you know. It'll be a little icon right here. Now, the problem is, if it did nothing, like they're like, and they left and nothing happened, it doesn't actually add anything, so you have to sort of just know from personal experience, or you've done it before. So I'm pretty sure the correct answer for her, darn, why did the spell work? You could talk with her, you can ask her about magic, or laugh at her. I think asking about magic is the correct answer for what I want to do, which is reputation. Job by all.
Did you get it? No, you're too dumb to.
Okay, maybe it was not the right one. Oh, hey, base mana plus 1 is actually huge for this character, this class. That's actually really nice. I'll take all the mana I can get with my particular style. So again, I still can't use my hero power because it's the same shop, same intersection. Just gonna keep fighting. So this is one of those classes I find I really don't use that action power as much as I normally would. Here is an interesting situation. Remember how I saved this before? Because the growth aspect, well, I have 3 synthetic materials. Now, mind you, I have 8 mana, so this is going to be tricky, but watch. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. So I've done 2 damage. I'm going to do another 2 damage. Now, look here, there's a counter for 3. When I combine 3 things, and this will be my 3rd thing, boop, it just generated a version of the card that is a combination of all 3 of those. So as you get different spirits, you can combine different elements, almost making your own sort of potion, pouring in these different elements. Now I have something that does 4 damage, and every turn it gets stronger by 4. Well, they only have 2 health. And because of my equipment, I got a little bit more mana, I can actually cast it. 1 turn kill! That's all it took. And I leveled up, which means a full heal. At this stage, if you're doing hard things, they don't fully heal you, but in this case, even if I was hurt at 1 health, boom, I'd be fully healed. And, oh, that's a tough decision. These are both very good, best options you can get. Sometimes it'll be cards, sometimes it's like, oh, increase your maximum health by 6. Don't fall for the trap. That 6 health doesn't mean squat compared to what action or equipment slots can do for you. Let me look at my deck. I only have 1 action and 1 action card. So the action doesn't do a lot for me now, but as I get more actions, it can be very good. Now, some classes use action a lot more. Rangers use it a lot. Warriors, not so much. For this one, it's such a weird balance of everything. I've seen some very good equipment, and I've seen some very good action cards. I feel like equipment technically outweighs the value of an action card. I'd rather wait a turn for an action card versus having an equipment already equipped. It's not a card I'm going to draw and have to play. It's already on me, and then it's already doing its magical equipment stuff. I'm going to say, in this case, in this particular case, equipment slot's going to win out on the action. Action's very good. I'm going to go with an equipment slot, even though I don't even have equipment yet. Just having another equipment automatically applied when the game starts, when a match starts, a fight, is so good. Again, I'm going to skip my power here and jump into the next fight. Again, we're going to start speeding up because there are 3 acts here, and I want to be here all day. So he's level 2, he's got a level strong, now he's 11. I can only do 5 damage. I'm going to cast my mana, there's no harm in doing that. I'll even throw in my attack, and I could do this now. I'm going to do it now. There was arguments to saving it because of this right here, because it's going to try and cancel something out. I don't know what. card it's going to transfer. It's a secret, so it's going to do something. I only have 2 cards. I don't need to spend my other card. I probably should have saved that other crappy card I had to try and trigger that. But I have another chance. So I'm going to try and... Okay, it didn't counter it, and he's going to be dead. Didn't cancel my spell, right? That was the importance here. Didn't cancel my spell. If it didn't counter my spell, he was in trouble. Another fight. I have found myself playing this game 4 hours. What's his ability? Deal random damage. Deal damage to the enemy at random. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't even have any healing abilities really yet, except synthesizing. I could cast this, but again, there's no point. It's not going to change anything if I do or don't. So I'm just going to hold on to them. And now, alright, we got some options. 12 mana, Grass Spirit, because they're going to regrowth, right? So 6 plus 2, and that's enough to kill him. There we go. Full health.
Do you want to try some fresh juice?
In another conversation.
Wonderful feeling.
Alright, so I could try it, which gives you courage, or I can refuse it, which gives me a reputation. I just know this from past experiences. Refuse. No, thank you. Take your magical, crazy apothecary juice away from me.
Give you this juice anyway.
Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to get empathy, but I think I'm going to lose courage. Yep. +1 reputation, -1 courage. You were a scaredy cat, but good on you. So here's that case I was talking about. You get maximum health, which is the worst option I would think, unless this is terrible. Because you don't want to fill your deck with cards that are not useful to what you're trying to do, and it can really bite you in the butt later in the game where you're just not drawing the cards you need. So you want to balance not getting every card and even deleting some of your really crappy cards you started with. So this one is view 3 random material cards and select one to get growth. Another turn, you get an extra card you could view, so you get more selections. This is a decent card because I don't have a lot of materials right now. This is going to let me maybe find a really good card I don't have, especially early game right now, that I can just put into my hand for free. It doesn't cost any action. Now, here's the debate. It's not a very, very good card. It is upgraded, so it's 2 out of 1 stars. So it's upgraded, which I think is why it's cost 0. But is it worth passing up 6 health? 6 health is nothing. It's nothing to call home for. But is this good enough? And in this case, I am going to say that it's good enough. I'll grab it because it's so early in the game. I don't have any random materials yet, or any good materials. And I also get a skill, which you'll see in battle. I almost never use them. I kind of forget about them. Discard any card from your hand, or any amount of cards from your hand, and gain 5 mana for each. So if you're running low on mana, and the cooldown's very short, 1 battle, it's back. You can get the mana you need. Oh man, I need 4 more mana to cast a spell. You will discard a card and you get that mana you need. So I'm going to Dreamcatcher. Why not? Can I buy anything from here? Yes. Oh, and I can get a very good material. Snow Spirit. Grab you. Nothing else here I want. I'll re-roll it, actually. That's a very good card, so when I'm having trouble with mana, every time that this is sitting in my hand, I get more and more mana. Great. And this also is another good mana card, because every time it sits in my hand, I'm getting armor to protect my life. So I can heal life, and I can get armor to protect my life. Great combo. They're not very expensive, 15 and 25, so that was a very good use of my reroll. I can't afford it, so it's just going to sit there still in that shop. That shop's not going anywhere until I use an intersection. Because once I get stuck on this route, I'm going to jump to an intersection. That shop is safe. Mind you, there could be better shops still waiting in the wings here. Okay, right away. Unfortunately, it can't kill the guy. I'm going to cast my mana. No point in casting these yet. Again, this growth, because when it's not fully synthesized, so if I cast this, its growth effect is not happening because it's sitting in the wings waiting to be synthesized. So if I leave it in my hand, it actually gets the growth value. So this is going to get it even cheaper to play. I could play this, but again, truly no point. Just going to chill. So now it's got cheaper, half the price. Again, if this is a 20 mana card, it gets cheaper by 10 mana. Alright, so here we go. Now we got our first kind of fun choice of creating a synthesized material. What do I want to add? Do I want to use this spirit plus these 2? Do I want to use these 3? Right? Well, I'm going to use this. This is just very good. I'm going to use this because this is going to get stronger each turn, and then I can just use one of these. So, boom, boom, boom. It's synthesized. And honestly, I don't even have to wait another turn. Even though it's 7, and it would get cheaper and get stronger every turn. Especially if I had cards to boost my growth actively. But I don't need to. He's dead. Turn 1 kill again. Ta-da! Alright, what we got next? We're just going to keep fighting. We're just trudging along. Well, Mr. Lumjack, what you got for me?
What are you doing here?
Alright, well, nothing exciting. Use my basic mana, use my basic attack, let that grow. Like I said, we're going to get quicker here. Again, I could use both of these, but they're not going to grow, and they don't create a synthesized item. Use the mana, let them grow. Still can't kill him yet. He has 16 health, because he's got 3 armor plus 13 health. Oh, here's the trigger the effect of growth in your hand. This guy's dead. Now, unfortunately, I have taken quite a bit of damage here. I'm at 22 of 36, but that's fine. Bump, bump, bump. He's not dead yet? Oh, yes, he is. If I didn't kill him and I need to hold on to this card, which I don't, he'd keep getting stronger by 4 every turn. But he's super dead.
Jerry's gone missing too.
Jerry's her little young best friend guy.
I'll help you search for Grandma in the morning.
Okay, well, I got choices here. What do you got? Ask about the carpenter, gives me a reputation. So again, I've done this in the past. I have encountered this conversation. It remembers, if you want reputation, this one. If I go tactfully refuse, it probably is courage or something. Or nothing, I don't know. But I know I want reputation, so it doesn't matter. +1 reputation. Woohoo! Not quite leveled up. I don't get fully healed. That's okay. I will survive. You can see here, I'm at 2 of 4. 4 is when I get my monies. Side chest. This is the most basic chest. It's going to show me a card. You either get it or you don't. So I got another material. Deal 5 damage. Returns to the top of your deck. I don't like this card whatsoever. I found myself in an annoying loop of trying to draw a card, and every time I draw a card, I draw this card. I hate this card. So I can't re-roll it yet. I'm going to go ahead and use my nurse. I'll save this just in case I do get to re-roll it later. If I don't want to re-roll a shop or something. Okay, this is probably the same chest. It is. This is the same shop. It's not the same shop. That's a good spirit. Adding chill it's almost like a shield, but doing it to the enemy. It's nice. Draw a card is always good, so this doesn't cost anything. You get to always do it. You draw a card. All your mana cost of cards in your hand go down by 1. Exiled means you only get to do it once, though. But for 15, draw a card, make all your other stuff cheaper. Like, that's really good. So is this. My deck, I'm still needing a clue slot. I mean, I have reduce the mana cost, growth, these suck. I really don't got anything to work with, so I'm just gonna, I could buy either of these. They're both great. I'll hold off for a second. And let's just see what this fight's like. Now, if you die, this is another difference from this game from other games. I don't think it ends your run. Slay the Spire, when you die, you are dead. This game, I believe you get to restart from where you died. So you could keep trying at it and maybe never get past that point, but they do let you like retry it. So this guy, and again, he's going to get more complicated. Each time he uses an attack card twice, he gets to deal damage to me. This thing is annoying. It renders the next card I use dead. Can't do anything. And he's got some armor. So this is probably my worst card, and I do not mind giving that up. Just destroy it. Okay, now I get to use my abilities. View 3 random cards, select 1 to get. View 2 random cards, select 1 to get. This one's free, this one's not, so I'd say probably this one's the better one. Not only do I get to see 3 random cards, not just 1, which can get stronger, it also costs 0. So I would say this is stronger than this for sure. This is an upgrade version of this. So let's start with the one where we get only 2 versions. So what do we get? Alright, so we got material to deal 4 damage and gain half that damage as mana. So deal 4, give you 2 mana back for 4, so it only costs 2 mana. This will let you draw a card. That's nice. I think trying to get mana, either one is actually fine here. I'm going to go with this one. And then see what I get from this guy, because then I can have 3 things all together. Ooh, giving myself some heal is always nice. I could void a card, so just like he did to me, I could void one of his cards. They're all 4 mana, so it doesn't I'm looking at the effects here. This one is applying 6 damage and putting on that chill means it's going to prevent damage to me. How much health does he have? 13. 2 plus what is this? 1 or 3? I'm going to go with restore health because I am a little bit low now, so I'm going to do that. I only have 7 mana. This is where I'm getting stuck. I can't even cast all this right now. So I'm going to probably cast this at the moment. Just to give me that little bit of healing. What? Oh, because it's a stupid armor. Well, there's not much else I can do, so we're just going to wait it out. Now, hopefully I draw some mana cards so I can actually play my card. Okay. 4 plus 2. Why is this only 2? Why did my damage go down? I don't know why this is only 2. I thought that was higher. So I'm going to get 1 mana back. Have to cast one of these. Can't cast that because now it's 10. I'm 1 short, and there's no point in playing it. Alright, well. He dies next turn, but he's almost getting me. This is not looking too great. Alright, mana, trigger that, make it stronger, and I'm going to try and get some health back. Half of 15 is maybe like, what? It's probably maybe 7 health. Yep, 7 health. I got a little bit of health back. Oh, never mind. I fully healing anyway. I leveled up. Ooh, okay. Now this... Okay. Alright, we got choices here. 10 gold, you can go laugh its way out of here because these are so good, both of these. This is that 8 mana card where I could get more mana over and over again per turn. But I saw one of those somewhere, so I know it's out there. I could buy it. This one I did not see, and I need an equipment for my deck. I have a missing slot I can wear, and this is going to instantly trigger the growth of one of my cards every turn. Yep, that's the one. That is a very good card. So now it's instantly equipped. Okay, oh, a smithy. Let's make some of my cards better. I already know some of this, so I'm going to try and go through this a little bit quicker. Just some are not worth it. Like, okay, this is going to give you 3 more mana when you exile this card when you synthesize, which means you only ever get that effect once. 2 more damage, 6 more mana. Ooh, making that 0 mana cost is not bad. This makes it scale up a little faster. Honestly, I think right now, none of these are worth upgrading. I do have a free one, so I will do this one just so it's not using up my action. There's literally no way for me to run out of action at this point with what I have, so. Every turn, every act has one of these smithies and something called a forget me something in. I don't foresee me having anything I need to upgrade till Act 2, so I'm going to get rid of it now. Oh, Amnesia Tower. That's... Speak of the devil. At this point, I can get rid of something terrible. Now, debatably, it could be my basic mana cards, it could be my basic attack card, or it could be these really crappy stone spirits that are just horrible. I really, really don't like these things. Mana is really important, especially right now. I don't have very good mana cards. I can't justify getting rid of those. I could have justified getting rid of 3 damage, but again, like, technically this is better than this. Costs mana, and it only deals 2 damage. I have other things I'd rather use. But boy, I really need to get some... So now it costs 20 to get rid of something. I think I'm just going to skip that one too for now. For Act... Maybe Act 2 I'm going to get rid of more. Oh, that's a very good... That's one I want to see. Tree Spirit. It's basically like the one I have, but better. So plus 2? It's plus 6. It's even better if I upgrade it. It's the base card I have, but better. Yes, please. Oh, a greedy chest gives me 2 options. Chill again. And gain some armor and some mana. Yes, please. Yes, please. Alright. Oh, look, see, that just grew up quite a bit. I kind of wish I maybe now spent my 20 gold to get rid of this card. These ones are just so much better. That's great. Cool. I could cast this for mana or not cast it and just gain armor each turn. It's only 3, but every little bit helps. What was the strat chest again? No, God, no. Alright, get out of here. Don't want to see that. Alright, I'm at the boss. Oh, those are good. I said I don't need this anymore. I just got that for free. Excellent. That's still really good. Let's do this next intersection, because I still have 6 pages left. 5 pages now. So this is 3 of 5. I'm fully healed, and when I go into the boss fight and win, I fully heal anyway, so I don't need bandages. Alright, we got 2 here. So that's a really good one. That's a really good one.
miss it.
I'm
I only carry
gonna go actually for this one first, which is kind of weird. There's a reason. Oh,
Don't miss it.
oh, that's a very, very good one. Here's some healing for me. So I've got, let's see here. I've got a way to increase my damage a lot. This, when I hit them, deals chill, which is like a shield, for the equal amount of damage. So if I combine this with this, it's getting stronger and stronger, and it's going to chill more and more. Combine it with something like this, and the mana cost of that would get very cheap. So if I could combine this, this, and this, that's really ideal. Horrible, really not that great because this is way better. Now if I could add in some healing, I'd have armor, healing, reduce the mana, and increase the damage. These are terrible. I want that card. So this has to happen.
The highest quality
This would be nice. That's not that great.
Don't miss it.
That could be decent. That would be much better. So, we're going to fight the boss. Let's see what happens. An interesting detail. I don't know what caused this or what the difference was. I've been playing the game for a long time. I feel like I unlocked something way back in the day on the mobile version of the game where you could, like, watch an ad to unlock some additional rewards. That's not really a thing with the Steam game, so there was never an option to skip the ads, and so you just completely miss out on some bonuses you would get playing mobile. So it's very interesting. Keep that in mind. Neither here nor there. It's just is what it is. But okay, so this is cool. I actually have the perfect godlike hand I was just telling you about. Chill, damage increase, mana cost in half, get mana to literally just enough mana to play all three of these cards, and this is going to sit in my hand getting stronger. So I'm going to, boop, needs to be 12 mana. I'm going to be broke after this, so I won't even be able to play this. But, oh, actually, I forgot my item. Give me mana back. Still not enough for this. But I'm going to let that still grow. This is going to get cheaper and stronger. So right now, I can't do it, but I can do 15 damage, and he would be limited by 15 damage that he can do to me. Right now, just from playing the other card itself, I already put 6 on him. So if he tries to deal damage to me, it's going to take out of this first before it hits me. But, in turn, well, 3 mana, because of this ability, this actually grew twice. So now it's 27 damage. And it's going to prevent 27 damage to me. Okay, countered by... Yep, hit me. Okay. So here's some random spirits I don't have in my deck. They both kind of suck. I'm going to use this one because I think if I understand this correctly, it's going to exile the synthetic ones, which is kind of both terrible. So if I could put these together, and they're cheap, so I can actually do it all. It completely get rid of all those cards. So they were bad cards. I won't draw them again. Still can't play this yet, but after this, boop, now it's 0. And I can hit him for 39 damage. It's going to kill him. I have to kill 2 of his things here, but... Alright, I win. I win. Oh, yep, get rid of those. And you're dead. And he couldn't do 39 damage to me also. Okay, so I've leveled up. See, this I'm getting 30. And on mobile, there's things that says watch ad, or in my case, I had like even paid to skip ads. I could just click a button, and 30 became 60. So I'm being handicapped on the PC version. Just keep that in mind, depending on which one you want to play. Mobile's better. So I get 30 gold. Yay. I can enhance, making things better, get rid of cards. I'm tempted. 10 gold. Actually, because of how much I have to pay at the tavern, you saw I was already at 20 gold. Clearing cards is actually more valuable than taking 10 gold. So I'm going to clear one of my crappy cards, which I think is hands down this one. Bye-bye. I really need some mana, though. It's like I'm desperately needing mana. Alright, that one. Ah, now I can't get the restore health. That really sucks. Again, if I was able to double my amount, I think I would have been fine. Plus 30. I would have had 48. I could have got both if I was playing on mobile. Is what it is. That really, really, really blows that I'm not getting that, but the mana, as you were just seeing, is really terrible. I'm almost even tempted to grab that one. And I just need to get rid of these other terrible manas, which I'll have opportunities to do so. Oh. I want to spend my 15 gold on this. Alright, let's do it. Alright, this is interesting. I am going to have to play this differently than I would play it on my phone. It's something I have to account for. Oh, Squirrel Bank.
Believe it now.
And, oh, I left. Oh, thank you, past Matthew. So in each game, you can deposit gold in here for a future playthrough, or you can take it all. At this point, it's maxed out, so we've already put as much money as we can into it. I could take it all for free, or I could deposit money. I'm going to take it because it's you always put 20 gold into it when you visit anyway. So being at 100 gold is a waste. I'm going to take the gold. So feels a little cheaty, but that's part of it. I think you do have to unlock that possibly with the DLC, but I'll take it. Base action +1. Duplicate the first action card. View one additional card, view a card. These all feel quite terrible to me. I will actually save my thing. So 3 more combats, I can reroll that. That's no, that would go. Oh, that's very good. That's decent. No scaling. The scaling is also king in this type of game. You want to be able to make your cards get stronger. If you're dealing with somebody who has 500 health, dealing 5 damage and voiding one of their cards and they draw 6 or 7 doesn't do enough. So that's why cards like this are so good, because it does keep scaling and scaling throughout the game. Especially when you can make it grow. But this is great. Exile, so it's out of my hand. I'm not going to keep drawing it. It gets 9 mana, and it draws a card, so it's replacing itself. It's just good. This can be good. Not so much of this, because sometimes I'm trying to hold cards so I don't get the full value. But I have 100. 40. Easy peasy. I'm not going to re-roll the shot, because I'd rather re-roll Fairy Blessing. Ooh, fast synthesize is nice. You get 2 random materials, instantly synthesize them. That's nice. Drawing a card can be good. 3 mana, deal 2, draw a card. It's horrible. Select 1 material in hand, and then you combine 3 of them into 1. What would I ever use that on? This maybe to do big damage. That's about it. That's the only thing I would ever do that on. It's probably not. This one I would like that, and I could get it. Is it? Oh man. I want to get that really bad, but I think I'm gonna see how I can tough it out with this guy. See how bad it is. If this is rough, then I'll probably go get that. No point in doing this. It does draw a card, but there's nothing to reduce the mana cost of. I can see 3 random cards or a 4th extra one, so I'm gonna wait. See what he does. Alright, cool, not bad. He didn't do anything to me. Okay, now we got something we're working with. This is good. This is good. I can do this to make them cheaper. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ooh. Ooh. These are all kind of fun. I think I'll do this one for a reason I'll explain in a second. So this is good. This is what I have. This one's good because it's going to let me copy my material. So if I combine this, this, and this, it should spit out these other 2 to reuse again, if I'm understanding correctly. First, because these are so expensive, I am going to draw a card. That didn't help. View material. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so decisions. He's got 27 health with 8 armor, so kind of 27 plus 8. I don't have enough to play all of the cards I want to for this. I can either waste this card, which is going to get massively buco more strong, or I could lose my armor. We'll lose my armor. Alright. I answered my question as I was doing it, because this mana is going to be so much more important. Let's make it cheaper. Let's make it stronger. And let's give me more of that. Because now I can go ahead and do that again and make it even stronger. Ha! Okay, so I can't play these right now, but again, each one's going to get this mana cost reduced by a lot, and this is increased by 6, and this is by 12. This is going to give me the mana to play them. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, he's dead. I could have probably used this card and killed him last turn now that I think about it, but... Oops. Goodbye. Let's just kill him before I take any more damage. Alright, how many more turns? 2? Alright, 2 more combats. Alright.
Don't miss it.
Oh, God, that one, yeah. Alright. Keep fighting. No Rangers. I don't know why I said that, because I don't know who the Rangers are, but... These all have growth effects, and they don't really synergize to do anything at all. So I'm just gonna chill. Just end turn. Because some of the mistakes I've seen with other people is they're such in a rush to play all their cards out every turn. Sometimes it's better to wait. This class really teaches you that. Like, just to hang back a sec. Just wait. Oh, alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. And he'll basically never hurt me again. See what other energy I can do. Restore that health I was looking for before, right? Interesting. No, let's do health. It's health, okay. Make it cheaper. Store some health and make it stronger. Big boy. Oh. Okay, fully healed. 14 health. I have enough mana and more mana. He's dead. I don't know why I was overthinking that. This is such a cool class because it is one of the classes that kind of makes me think the most. Because I'm already thinking 5 steps ahead of how can I do this, because this and this, and da, da, da. And then it's like, dude, you're already gonna do 100 damage. He only has 10 health. Calm down. One more combat. Alright, come on, Mr. Trickster man.
Why are you here?
Oh, that's right. I hate this guy. He steals the card every 2 turns. Oh, alright. Well, I want my armor, I guess. And this is going to be better than this, because that's the better version of that. So yeah, that's the worst thing I can give you. Not going to cast anything, you're going to grow. Okay. That's a good thing. He made me draw less cards. I need mana. I'm going to give him this attack if he makes me try to give him cards again. I'm going to give him this crappy attack. So I'm saving that specifically for... Which, again, if you're trying to use your hand every turn, you're in for a world of hurt. He's just going to keep taking your... And he takes this permanently. This is his now. Alright, so... Pick the one. 3, 4... Okay, nothing too crazy. Mana cost reduces. Okay. Health is good. I need something to... Alright, I think that's going to be the one. It's either healing or reducing the mana cost. Depends on how much. I do have some decent mana cards in my hand, though. Let's go for healing. Get that off. Can I end a turn with 4 cards? No, I cannot. It's going to try and make me delete one. Okay. There's nothing to really grow. I'm going to do this now to give him a little bit of chill. That's the only thing I can think of, so... don't need the healing yet, but I want to power this up with one of my other cards. That's the goal. So you have to be very patient with this one. Another one that's like this, I think, is the Nun. I think that's what it was called. And it's very similar. You have to... Ooh, perfect. Okay, I want that. I want that. There's my super one. Trigger growth in my entire hand. So lots of mana. More damage. Can I end it with this? Oh, okay. I need to use a card. I mean, I have 26. That's pretty decent. I'm just going to use this one, even though it can get much stronger. I'm rather these do more damage because I need to chop them down. So, oh man, really? Draw 2 less cards and give him a card. Oh, man, you monster! All right. Well, makes my turn easy, I guess. Do nothing. Still doesn't hurt me because of my shield. We'll fight that out. Okay, hey, I got this other one. The longer this fight goes on, the worse it is for you, though, because he's just going to literally steal your cards. Once he steals your card, it's gone. Oh, wait, do I have enough? 8 plus 2, that's 20. 35 plus 16. Goodbye.
The forest is
there you go.
great for dating.
So again, managing the growth is my key to success for this particular deck is growth. There's a lot of different ways you can play. There's a style I haven't really delved into where it's like increasing the amount of cards you can view and getting benefits from it. I mostly put it the growth version. I just find it naturally came to me and it's worked well. So, all right, all these crappy ones reset, and these are also crappy. Oh wait, when you reset your adventure skill, oh no, because I want to reset this. That's not going to help. I'm going to get this to reset nothing. Actions 2. We take damage. All right, whatever. Take damage. Get some extra stuff.
Check these out.
40.
Bring it seriously.
Bandage nice. It can heal you if you're hurt. So going down that fighting path. Alright, what can we do now? Hit him for 3, do nothing, because I want this to grow, and... Well, I can hit him with one of those. Alright. Stop a little damage coming my way. Perfect. This way. Do this. Draw some cards. Yeah, that's the one. What else can you get me? It's also very good. That's actually better because I already had Tree Spurt. Duh. Oh, okay. And he's dead. Yay! See, I overthink it sometimes. For these damn weapons, I wouldn't have lost my family. Give me your choices. Who's the killer? Console, leave him. Who's the killer is really nice because it gives me +2 reputation.
No.
I'm the killer?
I
No.
didn't know the monsters were my family.
Again, I feel like there's some sort of story there that I have no idea, but reputation +2. Woohoo! Blink! Again, none of that matters if you're on hard difficulty. Oh, that's a very good item. Again, I'm not even looking at that maximum health if the other item is good. This is just too much better. So this card is fine at the beginning, not so good later. It exiles and gets rid of itself, and it gives you 7 mana. What do you do? Remove this. If this happens every single turn, gives me mana, and it lets me draw an extra card. Oh, this equipment is amazing. And this one's pretty good too. I'd say debatably this is better because it gives me that mana I'm always starving for, and it draws me a whole extra card, which lets me build my combos. Oh hey, what's up? You want a for free? You want to upgrade something? I can make this scale faster. These are not worth it. Oh, scale my mana faster. That's actually worth it. Well, it's between these two. So that one, and I think it's only 10. Oh yeah, baby. And I don't want to. These are all basically basic cards, like crap. Decent upgrade, but it's like, okay, gives you 2 extra mana, and it gives you 4 armor per growth, which is nice, but not for 20 gold, sorry. Oh, hey, I got my reward for reputation, got me some more money. Woohoo. Again, I still have one more opportunity to upgrade things in Act 3, so whatever's still around I might want to upgrade, we'll see what that's like. Open that up. Select and exile 1 card from your hand, draw 2 cards. Could be good, draw 2 cards, very nice. But you're exiling card. Great right now? Like, this would be amazing right now. Because I can get rid of my just terrible cards. Later in the game, when every card you have is good, ideally, this is so bad. So I'd almost want to re-roll that.
Check these out.
I'm grabbing that. Oh man, that would have been one I would... Oh, shoot. Probably would have wanted to upgrade that one. Oh well, doesn't matter. Bye. And more fights. Let's go. Gosh, I wonder how long this video is going to be. I didn't even think about that. Oh, hey, look, we get a chance to use our fast synthesize already. So it's exiled. Right now, if I upgrade it, it's no longer exiled. So I can keep using it. This time, I only get to use it once per turn. But I get to pick 2 things, instantly combine into 1. So I'm going to do that. Oh, and I got a lot of them. Oops, interesting. Chill. Return to top of deck. Hate that. Synthetic exiled. I'm not sure about that part, but restoring health and chill. It's just super defensive. It's nice. Get some more mana. Draw another card. And I'm going to go ahead and use this now because it's not going to scale. There's no point in me. There's no growth on it, right? See, that's where growth is so good. There's no point in me holding this card. So I'm going to deal damage to chill him and heal me. There's nothing to heal, but it does go back into my deck, so I could still redraw that card. Where'd it go? Well, it's in there. I could draw that card again. At this point, I could use this to make these grow more, but if I just wait a turn, it gets even stronger. Right? I possibly can make more grow. Oh, what? How'd you hit me through this thing? That was weird. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, all right. I was like, how did I get more of these? That's right. He made me copy them. Oh, let's try that again. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this. And I can't do this. Oh, that's fun. This is a very expensive high-end spirit. Costs 10, but that's okay, because you never have to use it, because it'll trigger its own effect. So I get that, and it just does stuff even if I leave it in my hand. If I combine it with this, it could make it even playable, which would be crazy. So I'm going to go... Actually, 26. I can do that. This. So now, not only is it going to trigger all the time, it's also going to get stronger every time, and it makes itself cheaper so I could play it at some point natively. Like right now, if I wanted to. I think this actually kills him if I do this properly. Yeah. Well, I just killed him outright. There we go. Again, overthinking it. Calm down. This still is on normal. Keep that in mind. It gets harder on the harder difficulties. I don't think I've actually beaten it on my phone yet. It is fairly new. But I'm already like maybe hard 6, hard 7, and then Nightmare's the last one. So I need one more synthetic material to make this work. What do you got for me? More damage. The Star Spirit could be good. It's weird. It doesn't show the full print. There's supposed to be extra print here where it's like all of your cards deal 1 extra damage every time this is activated. But I'm going to use this one because I can get Tree Spirit, Ice Spirit, and trigger it. Right? Or do I want to trigger it now? I think I want to trigger it now, actually. Because then I get double growth. And then now it's going to be... Oh, well, I guess it would have been the same anyway. It's now 16 rather than 8. Well, either way, can't do it yet, but if I could, she'd be dead. Oh, that was 56 damage. Okay. Are you going to block this? No. Are you... Stop that. Now I'm afraid to use this because I could use it. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, I was afraid to use this one because it was gonna stop it. You're dead.
I have no time to talk nonsense with you. I have an appointment.
Alright, well, there's different things here. From what I recall, remind her that her hair sticking up is the reputation one. So let me try that. Okay.
Thank you. Today is an important day.
Reputation +1. We have 23 pages left of chapter 2, so still the third chapter of this. I think this may be a longer video than I was intending, but hey, we're going the full movie length on this one. Once the run is ended, that is where we end. Exile the synthetic products. So when you use them, it gets rid of them. Again, it's only good with bad stuff. At this point, I think I've gotten rid of most of my bad stuff. Again, Star Spirit has extra text. Because 7 mana to deal 3 twice, it's to deal 6. 7 mana to deal 6 is terrible. There's an extra bit of text that's not showing here. There are bugs like that you'll come across the game. It's quite a good game, but there's moments it's not super polished. I think I've shown a few of those. But Chill's not bad. And can I end the game? Can I end the turn with 4? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to use this to get my 4 more mana and trigger these 2. Okay. So this will now give me 20 mana. Ow, that hurt. And these are a bit stronger. So do that. Give me something good. Okay, that's going to be useful. Oh man, I want something to make it stronger. Shoot. Okay, decisions. Making this cheaper is good. Healing is good. And I need to make it stronger. And I'll frost them, and then I'll leave it at that. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have been so worried about making it cheaper. I got tons of mana here. Look, fast system size, what you got? Mana, don't need mana. Oh, copy. I'm gonna have so much mana. I think this is actually worth it. This is a trippy one. 3 mana, deal 3. But the synthetic products mana. Blah, blah, blah. When you put them together, the cost and the damage increases. So this goes from 5 to 10 plus 3 plus 6. So that's 16 damage. But it's gonna cost, instead of 6, it's gonna cost 12. Or should I make it damage? Make it damage. Just because I don't want either of those cards to put back in my hand. Quite frankly. Okay. So this should give me some mana back. Okay, good. What do I have here? Chill. Make chill stronger. Oh, dang it. I don't have anything to follow up with that, which sucks. Can I? Nope. Restore damage to health. Kind of want that to be a little bit stronger. Let's go ahead and use my 25 mana. That's a good amount. Got plenty. That's only toss 2. Ow! Stop that! Draw a card. Okay. Oh, okay. Chill, +2. This. See, I want more cards that now trigger my growth, because I have to keep waiting till the end of my turn, and he's whooping my butt in the meantime. I'll do one of those. Do one of these to cause more... Oh, never mind, he's dead. And I healed! Woohoo! Not bad, okay. That actually turned out well. Alright, I'll take it. Don't even use my bandages yet. Save those for now. So, fortune tell what you do. Gain 5 mana each turn. Okay, cool. That's actually not bad. I'm a little jealous. And I'm gonna... prevent a little damage. Okay. Block that. Hey! Oh! I blocked all the damage between my armor and her freeze. Oh, that did the trick. Alright, okay, like that. Cheaper. Okay. I'm going a little faster here. Try and keep up. I've just synthesized my ones I had, so now this is going to grow by 10 every turn, and it'll apply a chill. This deals 12 water damage and restores damage to health, so 6. It's going to restore 6, but it's going to get cheaper every turn. This gives me armor every turn. This is going to invalidate an enemy's attack. There you go. Good, and now she's dead next turn, and I just need to hopefully prevent her from dealing any damage. Okay, we win! Woohoo! Wait, what? Oh, okay. She didn't quite die. Almost. Woo! A little cocky there. Okay, again, maximum health, not looking at it, but I look at this one and I hate it, so I am going to grab the maximum health because that's so terrible. Boop. Only time I pick it. And he's going to make me repeat the first card I play every turn. I think the wording is kind of strange, though. Double-headed storm. Both players get a copy of the first card on that turn. So the first card you play, you get twice. Which in this case, I think the best would be this one. So I can trigger these. Okay. Let the trigger some more. Not bad. And block all damage. And I blocked all damage. Okay. Now, again, first card you play every turn, so you kind of want to play your best card. In this case, I'm drawing a card and making my stuff cheaper. Do that twice. Draw a card. Okay, and I have nothing in the queue, so I'm going to pull a da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Now 16 plus 10. Let's view a card. Kind of terrible. I might as well do this one. Okay. Man, I have nothing to protect myself. That's the sad thing here. Other than just 3 armor I'm gonna get. Use 10 or is it enough? Yeah, okay. I can have 4 now. Because I leveled up to get increase. I haven't paid attention to the top thing. So one thing I've talked about this whole time, if you notice, I just don't use them. You have abilities here. I can discard any number of cards from my hand to get the 5 mana. We talked about that one. 1 battle cooldown. 3 battle cooldown. I can select and trigger 2 of these effects. I can draw 2 cards, restore 10 health, gain 10 mana, gain 2 action, invalidate 2 of the enemy's cards. And I can do that every 3 battles. Let's do that. Oh, okay. I need a lot of mana. Oh, right. I have so much mana, there's no point in making everything cheaper. So that... Stuff is that. Yeah, well, he's dead either way. I'm overthinking it. This does 30, this does 26, he has 24. But you can see how many options now at this point I'm getting to in the game of what I can do. I have 58 mana. I can just keep holding these for armor. I can use them for more mana. I can do... Is anything that heals me? Unfortunately not. Okay, he's just dead. Alright. Oh, can we be friends? I forget I have to click. Accept, refuse comfort. Comfort gives me the reputation I want. So even though I kind of want to click on these just to get them filled out, I know what I want. I want the reputation +2. Okay. I think I'm probably at 7 at the moment. Let's see. And I mean, it kind of sucks because I mean, 1 more. Come on. Look. 7 out of 8. Yep. So close, but so far. So I can use one of these and get almost fully healed. If I use it again, I would be overhealing, so I'm gonna just hang on to it. 127 gold. What was this again? Oh, no, that's terrible. Oh, but I might use it for this. Should I use that for this?
Welcome to old castle.
Have a drink.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Draw a card. That's easy. These are all terrible. Let's see. Make something. Okay. This makes things cheaper. That's the most expensive one. I could draw cards, but let's do this. Okay. Some chairs. Ooh. Thank you. Let them all grow. Literally, all four of these have grow, so there's no point in me even playing them at the moment when they're still doing stuff in my hand. And I can combo them with stuff next turn, so I might as well just wait. What's that? Oh, what was that? Oh. What else you got for me here? That's nice. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, 10 plus, that's 18. Perfect. This is gonna activate on its own. It's 18 mana, but I can, this gets stronger every turn, and it's, yeah, it does its own thing. Those. Wait. Oh. He's dead to poison! Didn't even account for that. Woohoo! Alright, what we got here? Shop. Oh, that's very good. Draw 2, and it prioritizes my growth cards, which is the ones I want. Plus 1 action is not bad, but I haven't run into an issue of not having action. I'm pretty sure I have 001, and there's no way for me to ever run out of action. This could be a good card, because it's 1 action for the entire battle. Every turn, instead of having 1, I'd have 2 every turn. Quite a good card, but I don't even have the action cards to support it. I don't like this one at all. This is amazing, and so much so, in fact, I'm grabbing it right now, without hesitation. This one I will re-roll. That's terrible. I draw and trigger the growth effect. Yes, please, give me more growth. Oh. Okay, here's another one of our special things. You only see this so often, like maybe once per whole run, I think. Wandering Spectre, you get the choice to do something. Lose 10 health, get 66 gold. Lose 1 equipment slot, get 66 gold. Add 2 freezing cards, which is basically cost 1 action to draw a card. They're like, not bad cards, but they're slow cards. But I don't barely using my action as it is, so that's actually not bad. I don't want to get over my equipment spots. Don't really want to lose any health. I'll take the 2 freeze cards, I think. Actually, not sad about losing health either, actually. Is there anything else I might want to get rid of instead of freeze cards? They're all kind of decent now. There's 2 here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play risky. I'm going to give up my 10 health. Because I played on hard, and usually I'm only at like maybe 40 health at this point. Give me some more mana, please. I'll even pay. I have 140. I'll pay an extra 6 gold for a little bit more. That's all I think I ever do, though, with Witch Apothecary. It's because her prices keep getting higher and higher and higher. So I'll see her again in Act 3, Chapter 3. I don't need a bandage. I don't think I want any of those, but save them and use an intersection. Let's just see what happens. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see here. Next. Let me pause for a second. Oh, that's strange. I saw my camera. It looks like I might be frozen, so hopefully not, and you can see what's going on. Otherwise, this whole video is a waste. And at least you can hear me. Although hearing me is not a point because you can't see what's happening. So hopefully, that's just a glitch on my side. Alright. So we got Pandora's Box, kind of like what we just dealt with, where you kind of get a good thing with a bad thing. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Oh, I want that. Another one. This is really good. Return all the spirit beasts that you've used back to your hand. So if you used a bunch, you can bring them right back to your hand. That's pretty cool. It's hard to use sometimes, but it's good. Especially when I'm focused on making them grow bigger. Oh man, I wish I had one more equipment spot for that guy. So I'm not going to get it now because I don't want. Ugh, that's not great. Draw one card, double damage. No, thank you. Which is now is an event that happened before. Now you just basically come on. Oh, okay. Start your turn, lose 8 maximum health, draw an extra card. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Your whole life is on time. A Vampire Codex. I'm gonna lose some more maximum health, but every time I deal 5 damage, I'm getting health back. Yes, please. That's really good. That's one of my favorite ones to get there. Bandages I don't even need anymore because I literally just grabbed that. Maximum health plus 2, Amnesia Tower. Yes, please. Get rid of that now. Only 20. Hell yeah. Okay. I have great mana. I don't need these anymore. And it gets progressively more expensive. 20, now 30. I mean, they don't do anything, so I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm good until the next turn, because then again, I'll see him again.
Don't miss it.
Here's that thing. Deal 3 damage for each one. So there's more to it. I see it on the cell phone, so I know there's more to it. Draw cards. Action costs action plus 2, but it costs 2 to get to, unless you can get this cheaper. Yeah, I don't need action.
Where is my cat?
I'm grabbing that now because I know I'm going to want it. Do I want it now? This lets me draw X cards, which let me draw this faster anyway, so...
Don't miss it.
I don't want any of that. It's going to be a while till I can respin. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at the boss at the time. Honestly. I feel the boss coming up soon. I went through all the fights. I'll save that just for now. That's one that's a neutral card. I've seen that in like the mage roulette. 2. Okay, I found out level. Oh, I get to delete 2 cards. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have deleted the other one. I really need more spirits now. Actually. Well, I can get rid of 2. I'm going to get rid of these 2, I guess. What is this? Yeah.
Don't miss it.
No. Literally, I'm. Oh my god, really? Okay. This is kind of a cool card, but you never know what you're gonna get. I definitely need more spirits now. There's almost nothing here I want to get rid of. I can get rid of this thing. Nope, I hate that. I'll just re-roll that. That's better.
Check these out.
Drawing a spell card is cool because it does count these as spell cards, so it gives me mana and draws one of those cards. It's not terrible. Alright. Boss fight. Let's see what happens. Let's see here. Enemy loses 1 max hand size, but gets a chance to discover a treasure. For every 4 cards that you've never owned before or used, draw a card. Okay. So I'm gonna do that, see what I get. Okay. Those are all terrible, but I will take another item, I guess. That. Okay. Alright, I'm making this work. I'm getting more materials from other ways. Okay, so 14 still, which means I can do all of these again. And just chill. Literally, chill. Didn't even get to touch me. Alright, draw some effects. Okay, yeah. I'm running into that whole issue with the running in and out of action because I can't use any of these cards because I have no action. Could put these together, do anything. Might as well use one of these now, just to block some damage. Get some mana now? I guess? Oh, really? Alright, definitely not gonna hurt me then. There you go. Really, you gonna take the thing that gave me more action? You jerk. That was a pathetic thing. What sucks about the armor stays, but the frost does not. You have to keep that in mind. Mana half has already come. Gain mana. It costs more, do that. That. Oh, he's dead, but it's not the most elegant way of doing it. I think if I just combine these, I don't have to use this 24 damage. I think it'll kill him. Yep. Making another synthesis.
There's never been any
There we go.
treasure.
Again, this should be 84 on mobile, 42 here. That's fine. I'll make it work. Yes, equipment, please. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's 3 I wanted. And do I need anything here? I mean, this would be kind of cool. Actually, you know, it's kind of cool, but I feel like when I've used it in the past, it was almost overkill. Like, I didn't need it. So I'm going to pass on it this time. See how this goes. I'm going to take more money into Act 3. So, oh, 6 combat still. Hopefully this is good. Alright, shuffle 2 pranks in the enemy's deck at the beginning of the battle. Prank is a card they can't use. Or is an enemy's card useless for each turn, lasts for 3 turns. That's actually pretty good. Better than the one where it's like Eagle Eye, where it only happens once. It happens 3 times, the first 3 turns battle. If I die, I come back to life. Guard statue, thank you. Okay, I'll take it. Good enough. Good enough. Alright. Next battle. See how fast we can make it through this, especially when I'm not sure if my freaking camera's working. I'm literally... I can see my volume working, but not the freaking camera. Give me a one hot second. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Oh boy. Well, I don't know if that was actually an issue before. I don't know if it was. I apologize if you've had to be listening and seeing nothing. I will probably scrap the whole video. I had to literally unplug the webcam, plug it back in, delete the settings on OBS, and reset them. Yikes. That's going to be really unfortunate. Let's keep going and see what happens. Alright, we're on a clock here. Any of these? Sure. It's gonna be the best guy. Oh, he may not take more than 7 damage at a time. No point in making this big. I just made this 34 for no reason. Shoot. Webcam got me all messed up. Wait, what? How did I do more than 7 damage? How did that work? Okay, I'll take it. Moving on.
Don't miss it.
Each growth effect triggered gains 2 armor. That would be nice. I don't feel like I have the space for it just yet.
Check these out.
Oh, wait. See? Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I'm pretty sure this is what I saw before, but deal 5 damage, repeat once, draw 1 card, and all your cards deal 1+1 damage. Maybe there's 2 different cards, but this is the text I was expecting before. You draw 1 more card per battle, but the material required to make synthesis is higher, which means they cost more when you synthesize them. Good if you have your enough card draw and mana to handle it. Otherwise, this could bite you in the booty. These are all really good. I'm not going to grab many of them right now. I don't think they're necessary. If I find I could use one over the other at some point, I'll grab it, but... Okay. Oops. Okay. So this guy's annoying. I've fought him in the past many times. When he has even health, as he does now, he does double damage. Like, that nearly killed me in a single damn turn. Awesome. And I have no way to really heal other than doing immense amount of damage, so. Alright. I have here. Oh, yeah, okay, so doing this isn't gonna hurt, so that's. Just make everything cheaper, even though I have tons of mana. Synthetic. Okay, so. Chill, more damage. Synthetic. Hey, he's gonna be dead. There's no way he's not dead from this. I just wish I could deal even more damage. Okay. Most amount of damage I can do to him at this point, I think, is that one. Just trying to see if we can get anything else to make some noise. Oh. Peel big. Nah, decent. I could have done more if that guy wasn't such a dangerous monster. This guy could be a little monster too. Oh, yeah. Need more mana.
People who take this.
This guy, man, he can. If you let him pop off, he can kill you in one turn easily. Kind of like that last guy. Draw a card. Draw some of those. Draw some of those. It's the ideal combo right there. So, these. Debatable which one's better here. This does more damage, and it has the same effect, really. I feel like I need to use this now. I'm just not gonna let me. Yeah, it's not gonna let me act. He gets so much stronger next turn. Can I hold out? I know I'm full health, but like I said, this guy gets nutty. Let's just try and hold out one turn. Because next turn he dies, I just need to not take a ton of damage. Okay. It's annoying, but I think it's fine. If I do this right... It's free, that's 12. Doesn't matter. Hey, okay, there. I just want to make sure I ended on full health. That was the plan. Get as big of an attack as your last attack as you can. Try and heal from it. I have 16 mana. I'm not having mana issues. Do I really? I'll spend one more on it. Alright, get out of here. Don't need you anymore, lady. Fight death. Death himself.
Do you want to know?
Okay. Okay. Okay, should be good. It's all about getting the growth in your hand to wait a turn. If you can hold off for one turn, you're usually looking okay. So I got enough frost on him and enough armor that he's doing okay. This thing is coming in clutch where I can just stop one of their cards in its tracks right away. Draw a card, draw some more cards. Let's draw even more cards. Let's make a card. Healing is nice. More cards. That's nice. So, these, one of these. These. Oh, I should have done that first. Oopsie. Can I still do it? No, I don't. I'm missing it. Oh, I've drawn all my cards. That's hilarious. Well, he's gotta be dead. Okay. He's gotta be dead. There's no way. Okay. That is also a new beginning, huh? Okay. Discuss the church, discuss wine, discuss life and death. I think this is worth 2.
I've heard the witch has a
Yep.
potion that stops
And
people
fully
from
healed.
seeing your
And
true
that's terrible.
self.
Give me the gold. And give me the more gold. 158 gold. I'm rolling in the gold.
I only
Yeah, and I could get any of that I want, but I don't think I need any of that. So, more fights.
In the world,
More fights.
I dominate.
Okay. One of those. And one of these. Those. Yikes. I'm in a spot. I think that's too many cards. Yep. Let's get rid of that one for now. Come back later. Oh, didn't matter. I had to get rid of them all. Anyway. I was chasing that growth power. Yep. Yup. Okay. What do I have here? Gain mana. Oh, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Oopsie. Okay, that was an awkward. That was an awkward play. I kind of misplayed that one, but no, it happens. Yeah, you're not getting me again with this discard thing, buddy. I saw it. Okay, do those, do those. Let's chill. It goes now. Those. There's just so many things happening at this point. Like I can't even brain. He's so dead. He's gotta be. Come on, you gotta be dead. Okay. There's no way you're still alive after all that. Okay, next. Piggy. Once you get your deck in the groove, this thing will start flying by. Your brain, somebody came walking up behind me and looked at what I was doing, they probably would have no idea. But when you're used to it, this is what you're doing. You can see the patterns. You know what's going on. That's kind of fun. It's only 10 though. Okay, I'll do that. What's this? Oop, hello. Ah, should have waited a turn. Oh well. It's alright. Oh, she got rid of all my action. What a mean. So I can't use this card I was kind of saving. Okay. Oop. Wait, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Haha. So I have some crazy cards in my hand. Could even play. That I don't need to play because these will do it on their own. I stop there. And that poison might kill her on its own. That's fine. Oh, and these activating should kill her. There we go. Fully healed. Woohoo.
Even if I
Failed, but maybe you really can save this forest.
Save this forest.
Insult her, help her, follow her. I think I'm all good on reputation, so now I should start looking for courage. So let's go help her.
Must be the witch.
Definitely the witch.
Defeat her to rescue me. No, the whole forest.
What do you say, lady? 2 courage. Okay, I'll take 2 courage. Doesn't do anything for me. I don't think it will ever do anything for me heading into this game. But if I can get... Come on. Show me... 9. I have 1 of 4, so I was negative 1 courage. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be getting the benefits of that, but alright. Let's take out the devil.
I'll send you to hell.
Contaminated my deck, sir. It's not very cool. Sure. Buying these. Card. No point in really saving it other than to save mana. Well, and I bought 2 cards. Let's do it. So these all grow. I'm pretty much going to shut down his whole turn, which is nice. He couldn't do anything. And mana, 2 mana or actions. What can I do here? These. These. Okay. Card. Cards. These pranks. This is what I'm talking about. This is all him. He's having me in my deck with these unusable cards. I could do 25, but it's not quite enough to kill him, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to have to wing it another turn. But I got a thing to stop him and like 18 health, or 18. Whatever. Doesn't matter. He's dead. We got him. Well, actually, I was gonna say I'm not gonna toy with them. Trying to get. Oh, I'm fully healed. I was trying to make sure I got the big hit on the last turn. He didn't stand a chance. He's done. This deck is already looking good. Again, this is on normal, so take that with a grain of salt.
Don't miss it.
I don't want this. I'm having trouble trying to get all my stuff. Like those are all just good, but I don't have a place for them. I need some other things. I can hold off on that for now. But, see, isn't this that same thing as the other one? Now that text coming in, there's got to be something I'm missing. Star Spirit looks like a star. Okay, I'm gonna write on that for a second. I think I can stop most of what he's about to do. Never mind. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's good. Guess. Ah, man. I want one more action point. Well, he's basically not going to be able to hurt me. That's for sure. Can't quite kill him yet. That's 30 plus 8, 38. But can I... Alright, he should be dead next turn. Hopefully he just doesn't hurt me. That's the goal. Don't hurt me. I feel like that's a song. Baby, please don't hurt me. Oh! Forgot about this stupid thing. Whatever. He's not gonna survive. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Moving on. Moving on. To Slaughterer.
I don't want to harm you, but I no longer control my axe.
Okay. Give me random material. That's good. That's even better. I'm not having issues with mana, so actually I'm not... Usually some of the plays I'd go for extra mana is not playing out, but I can do this, and this. Bring them all back. Trigger all my growth. Do one of those. Do one of those. Make sure he cannot hurt me. You cannot hurt me. Hopefully. Yeah, still had 20 damage buffer on him. Alright, alright, we're just flowing now. We're just flowing. We're good. Ramp more damage. What do I have on this? Chill. Damage cheaper. Chill. Spell card. Ramp. And he's dead. Cool.
Even back then, I still didn't have the heart to hurt a pregnant woman who'd helped me.
About himself. Okay.
Just a pitiful pawn.
So I need more courage, I guess.
Hands are covered in
2 of 4 to my reward. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting it. Oh, there it is. 110 gold for this card. Thank you. I love that card. If you're growth based, it's quite good. You throw on let's move around. I don't want to use my hero power on either of those just yet. Okay, same one.
Don't miss it.
Draw 2 cards is always nice. Oh, but I need the action. That was a mistake. That's good though. Don't need the healing, I don't think. Well, that's good. Dang it, more action though. What am I doing to myself here? I can tell you, guarantee that is going to bite me in the butt, that whole action thing, unless I can find some more action-based stuff. That was action, but it was free, so it's okay. I guess more mana at the start of my turn. Let's take that.
Don't miss it.
That Star Spirit. Oh god, I need to pay more attention. Star Spirits. I swear it's the same thing we've been seeing. Nisha's up. Can I get rid of some? Okay. I get rid of. Maybe one of these. These ones that cost something. Don't think I need this anymore. It was good at first, but I just don't think it's doing enough anymore. You. Sit on that. Oh, that's really good when you upgrade it. Don't think I'm gonna need to delete anything else. Actually, I think it's been so good. The deck. Ow, ow, ow! Stop going first. It hurts. Okay, my turn. Unfortunately, again, I only have 1 mana. Sucks. Hmm. Okay, I'll need that right now. Man, I usually have more than one action going into the final boss. It's a little strange of a run, but it's okay. We will make do. Oh, hey. I like what I'm seeing here. Oh, there you go. I didn't realize he was about to die. Activate all my growth skills. I'm telling you, I'm there. This deck's gonna win the game. It doesn't need anything else. No, thank you. That makes all my stuff more expensive. Even though I could probably handle it nowadays, I don't need it. What you got? All spirit beasts in the hand. Recycle synthetic materials and double their damage. Oh, that's an interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that card. No. It unsynthesizes everything you did. I'm trying to synthesize them actively. There's that one again.
Check these out.
That's really good.
I only carry
Oh,
the highest
that would be actually really good. It lets me draw a card and,
The ancestor.
yeah, no, I don't need those.
I'm more like driftwood.
So 6 cards, but these 2 I want, and I'm gonna fight him, seeing what gold I get, to see if I can make that happen.
Only because they're never sad.
Okay. So one of these. It's decent. Let's get stronger. Okay. Cool. I forgot he makes me discard cards. Gah! That's gonna be good. Something better. Got one of those. Okay. It'll be interesting. So this mana cost doubling is probably less a big deal because I don't ever plan to play this thing. So it's just this plus this. 66 damage per turn it gets activated. That's gonna activate it. That's gonna activate it. Now the rest just piling up waiting. So draw card. Oh. Yeah. I don't think he's going to survive to his next turn. So just like, yep. Alright, bye-bye, buddy. Oh! So that was the boss of the third chapter, the third act. Ooh. I have an extra thing yet. I don't want to remove anything, but so equip the slot, so I can't technically use it. It's good, so I'll take that. Oh, hello. What's does it cost upgrade? Something 20, 25. I have just enough to do both. Might as well make use of my equipment slot. Perfect. So this is cool. This upgrade is a big upgrade. This one triggers all the growth in the deck with the upgrade its hand and deck. So all of your cards' growth, no matter where they are, get stronger. That's pretty cool. Okay, I have used all my money. I've done all the healing. We're at chapter 3. We are at the final truth. It is time to fight one of our peoples. I can't fight this one just because how it worked out with courage or reputation. It's fine. You have to fight these two, so you can fight these two. Mystery Man is the Mystery Man is the sort of quote unquote final boss. Our deck is so good. I think let's do it. Let's chance it. What? First of this. Show parts. Oh, wow, okay, so I could apparently do these, but I can't? Okay. Guess we're gonna do the priests, apparently. That should be fine. He has a unique ability to, every time he dies, he becomes a statue. If you don't kill him twice in a row, he comes back to life full health. So you gotta, like, really go to town on him, which I don't think is gonna be a problem for us, so. Keep an eye on my mana here. Or my actions, rather. Draw a card. Draw a card. Chill. As well. A little strange, but I'm gonna make this work. I'm really going to town here on this. I was expecting this big of a. So nice and cheap. This makes it. Yeah. What's this? Trigger thing. So I gotta watch his health here. So I want to basically blow him up in one turn. Like, get him low, but not kill him. And the next turn I have to like take down his health bar once rather than twice. If that makes sense. And he has 58 frost on him, so I can use this for mana. And yeah, okay. I think he's in trouble. He is definitely not doing so hot. Holy cow. Okay, so draw cards. Make everything grow. Does this do what I want? Oh, it doesn't. Damn. I thought I could get the other card back that led me one more action point. Okay, trigger self. Chill. Come on. So many cards in my hand, I can't even pick the right ones. That's covered. please. Pathetic. Pathetic. Okay. And now I have 96 damage, and I'm pretty sure I can play everything. He's a statue. All I gotta do is do 61 damage. That alone is 84. Let's see if I can try and play everything before the game realizes I kicked his ass. Ready? Oh, I only got 2 out. Sometimes if you're quick enough, you could just be like wailing on him while he's still trying to figure out what's happening. So, Mr. thought that the film could help the monsters. If I click on it, it'll go about faster. You want to read that? Go ahead and pause. Like I said, language translations a little off. But that is a complete run on normal. The tutorial, hopefully decent video. Yeah. Cool game. I played it for a long time, and I suspect I will keep playing it. And again, we can jump into other classes next time in just the normal game. That is my sort of plan. And then we also have the other game modes we can take a look at as well. So, alright. Hopefully you had an enjoyable time, assuming you could see any of it. And I'll catch you next time. See you later.